How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having a fantastic day. When you get into CODA, or as some people call it, Coda, there are some classes that are just better than others. And it's also kind of down to preference, but there are some ones that you really should use that are really helpful. Now, I'm just going to pick my 3 choices that I think are really good. There are others. These are not the only ones. I'm sure you guys have a few favorites as well, which I would love to know what those are. But I'm going to go over my 3, and then you can tell me your 3 and why you think they're amazing in Coda and what uses they have. So, obviously, right out the gate, White Knight is a must-use class in Coda. It's a must-use class in the majority of the game. If you don't have White Knights, you're missing out. They can do so much. They are so useful. Velocity Shift is probably the best auto skill in the game. Paralysis Blade is great to, immobilize and stop enemy turns. Guardian Force is also nice to protect frontline units that are near the White Knight. And, if you want to heal, you can, or you just kind of sit there and do fun stuff with Velocity Shift and get everybody boosties. So, White Knight, definitely number 1 on the list, or 3, I guess, however you want to say it. Have them in your party and use them. Very good. Now, another one, which this is a no-brainer, is a Rune Fencer. But this isn't just any Rune Fencer. This is Canopus as a Rune Fencer. Or I guess you could bring a Winged Man as a Rune Fencer. But, it's just a Rune Fencer, right? But you can fly. So, you have great jumping ability, and you have great movement ability, and it's the Rune Fencer, which is one of the best classes in the game. And you get access to summons and all that good stuff. I mean, I've talked about the Rune Fencer so much, it don't even matter at this point. But having Canopus as a Rune Fencer in Coda is so useful. Way better than having him as a Vartan. Some people say Buccaneer is really good, which I would agree. I don't know, there's a couple other classes I can't think of that people say is really good for him. But Rune Fencer is one of his best. I wish I would have made him a Rune Fencer a long time ago. But it is what it is. He is just so good. I love him. He's probably my favorite, just unique unit in the game, just as a character. And this does him justice. Now, the third one, I don't want to make this all about summons, but it is what it is at this point. We're going to have to go with the Matriarch, Patriarch combo. They are just so good. They're just so good. They got summons. They got great defensive abilities with Ivory Tower and Intercession that negate physical and magical attacks, respectively. And overall, they're good at holding the back line. They're good at, if somebody does breach it and they try to get some hits, hopefully one of those is procced and you can reduce the damage. They are just a phenomenal class. They are just amazing. But if I had to pick another class, because this is a hard list to do, I would have to go Princess over the Matriarch Patriarch if you had to make a choice. Princess is probably the second best class in the game next to Lord, in my opinion. It's just so good. You got Starfall with Auto Exorcism. You got the healing. You got just summons. I mean, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. There's just no reason why you wouldn't have a princess. I guess unless you had a Dark Priest, then I guess you wouldn't have a princess. But Princess is the bread and butter of any team. It's basically a cleric, offensive cleric, way better. Princess is the cleric we all wanted and needed, and definitely one of the classes you want to have in Coda, for sure. Over the Matriarch Patriarch if I had to be, really get down to the nitty-gritty. But let me know what you guys think. Which ones do you prefer? Which ones are your favorite? What do you like? At the end of the day, this is just my list, just my personal opinion. There are classes here I haven't mentioned that are also very good, very up there, so let me know. Let me know what you think, guys, what your choices are down in the comments below, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, later, guys. Peace out. Have a good one.